Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and behind me is my 1989 Mustang GT, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you guys a thorough update on what all has been going on with this car right here. So let's get into today's video. Alright guys, so first things first, I haven't got this car off the paint yet, and it's solely because I'm one of those people that believe in making sure a car is running and driving very well before we go and paint it, and it's just sitting up not being enjoyed. So I went through a few things in the past couple of weeks making sure this thing is right. I adjusted the clutch pedal solid, so now we have no issue with getting in and out of gear. When I first got it, it wouldn't go in any gear pretty much unless it was grinding, and now it's adjusted properly and we have no more clutch issues with that. I thought I had an alternator issue, but it was just a broken wire in the alternator's harness. I'm going to show you that in a minute. I also had an issue where the little electric piece on the distributor went bad, but I ended up just swapping in a new distributor and got rid of that. I'm going to show you guys that in a minute as well. I have a small 10-inch car in the trunk because I'm going to be dailying this after I get it painted. So I'm going to be daily driving a 1989 Mustang GT. But let me show you guys the car, give you a full walk around again. I cleaned up the interior pretty nice, and I did some things under the hood. I'm going to show you that right now. All right, let's do a walk around shot. Like I said, if you guys have seen this in another video, nothing has honestly changed. It's still a little rust bucket with a 5.0 5-speed. Running like an absolute dream. Oh, I can't wait to get this painted. This whole piece is like rusted off, so they're gonna have to take this glass out, and I think what the body men were telling me is they're gonna cut all of this out and they're gonna mold fiberglass into it, just like a lot of these pieces. It shouldn't rust ever again because of the fiberglass. So I thought also that when I saw this rust meant that water was getting in the trunk. Is actually not. This is like a double lid, so there's a lid here and then there's a lid underneath it, so the water's been like settling in this area, which isn't good, but at least it isn't getting in the trunk. Get a little overview of that Scar Audio 10-inch right there, little Pioneer amp. Please excuse the wiring, I was rushing to do it and did it sloppily like I always do things. Okay, and now I'll give you guys a little interior shot because this thing came out really nice after I vacuumed it out. This thing is looking awesome. Take a look at the back. Very nice. We got the hood open. Let's start out with this thing. This thing stressed me the hell out yesterday because I was working on the set and then I was letting it idle as I was toning the set, and yes, I'm covering my battery with a piece of cardboard so that it doesn't ground out on the hood. Yeah, I don't think this is the right battery, so it sits a bit tall, so I used the cardboard as a little isolator so it doesn't ground out until I get the right one. So the thing shut off on me while I was toning the set. I thought the ignition coil went bad. I thought I wasn't getting power to that, but I was wrong. And this doohickey, I can't remember what's the correct name of it, but this went bad. So I just changed the entire distributor, put a new cap, new rotor, that type of crap on it, and then started up, ran pretty fine. It has a slight miss. I believe that has to do with the TPS voltage not being set properly, or maybe having a small vacuum leak somewhere in here. But I thought the alternator crapped the bed yesterday, and the moment I pulled it out to go change it, I noticed that there was a wire right down in here. If you can see this harness, right on this harness here, had a broken wire, and that's all it was. So joined the wire back together, put the alt back in, and she started up, ran like a dream. Let me show you guys the little sound system I have in here. Yes, I'm gonna do something about that wiring. I wanna just cover it up somehow. But for right now, that should be fine. Small Scar 10-inch subwoofer, small Pioneer 1000 watt amp. Sounds pretty good. Gives you a nice little decent bump, and not taking up too much real estate, not taking up too much space. If you guys notice, this Fox isn't missing a single piece of interior. Everything is still in here. The only thing I'd say I need to get is the little doohickeys that go here that connect the shock to the trunk, because using a stick to hold it up is sketchy as hell. So I need to get those holders in place and then put some new shocks on this trunk lid, and then we should be good to go. And what kind of video would this be if we wouldn't start it up and let you guys hear it? But let me close this trunk. This gives me PTSD. So let me close this. Good there. Let's crank this bad boy up. Hopefully my mic has not ran into issues with range. You should be able to hear me clearly. Putting the window down. Let's get this bad boy started up. There we go. Woohoo! Man, this thing sounds freaking awesome. I don't know if you guys can hear that exhaust. Sounds so freaking good. Still has that little shake in it, so I'm pretty sure I haven't changed wires and plugs yet, so I'm pretty sure the plugs and wires need to change. Then I'm going to set TPS voltage, then I'm going to check all of those vacuums, and then from there, if I have a miss, it should probably be timing, because I need to set the timing after I do a full spark service on this, which is plugs and wires. But other than that, cranks up. I took it for a drive, drives great. I just love this car. I can't wait to actually daily drive this. This is the player that came with it. That 10-inch sub sounds really good. I gotta clean off this dash. Oil pressure is good and alternator is good. Alrighty guys, and there you have it. That is the full update on my 1989 Mustang GT. If you guys want to follow along on the journey of this thing getting painted and getting some upgrades, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Turn on post notifications so you guys don't miss an upload. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe like I just said in the previous clip. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Oh, and always remember, don't drift without your dreams. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.